great week. It's like, woo, I'm so glad it's over for me. I'm about to go to the nail shop, fix my hair so I can stop looking like I beg for change. And I'm just enjoying my afternoon. But then I had the unfortunate, situation to come across the finesse 2 times because I had no idea who this person was. I don't follow them on any social media. But his clip is kind of going viral right now on Twitter and I guess Instagram because that's where it came from. He posted on his story, alpha male treatment, right? And it's a video of him standing like bedside, like he's in the hospital or he's in recovery, and another grown woman putting his shirt over his head and pulling it down for him. In the story is of him laying in the bed, small ass TV on the wall, like posting it to that, and kind of zooming in and showing the girl like hair, bonnet on, everything, rubbing his nasty ass feet. And I just feel like I'm in a relationship, so I'm not against love, none of that, marriage, like I'm for all the things. But I really feel like at this stage, men's idea, and I can only speak for black men because I deal with black men and my examples come from other black men. So if you're Asian men, if you're vanilla king or whatever is not this way, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. And it really feels like at this point, black men, their idea of love is servitude and like how much they can embarrass the woman that they're with. That's how it seems to me. Like all of these posts, and the girls who know they're gonna feel me on this. All of those posts, like on a girl's birthday or an anniversary or something, like she been through the worst with me. Oh, I know I put you through hell. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like that's not cute. And why do you have to bring, like, again, and I've said this before, black men associate struggle with love so much, like they're intertwined, they're linked. Other cultures, I don't see other people doing that. Like I don't see white girls having to be like, oh yeah, I had to stay down for my man so he could put a ring on her. But like, we have to prove that we are deserving of love. We have to prove our worth, or like, either you like me or you don't. Either you fuck with her or you're not. Like, why do I have to be down like we're in a gang to deserve like the minimal amount of respect and adoration, appreciation in a relationship? It makes no sense. I hate it. I want to divorce that from our culture. But the whole thing, like, she's putting on my shirt, alpha male treatment. She's like, it's giving childcare to me. It has nothing to do with you being an alpha male. Like, alpha male, Google what that is. I'm sure he could put on his own shirt. Like, why does being served mean love to y'all? And not even served like, oh, my girl made food, oh, she's gonna give me a plate, or she washed my clothes, she's washing her clothes type of thing. Like, going out of your way to demean a person in order for you to feel powerful. That's the vibe I get from black men. And I say regularly, and I know some people are not gonna like this, that black men take out their frustration and their like thirst for power and authority on their families, wife, kids, baby mama, kids, whoever is around, because they do not have any power or authority in the real world. That's just how it seems to me as an onlooker, as a double minority, right? Being black and a woman. That's how I see it. Y'all want to exert this like, oh, I'm a king, I want to be treated like a king, because you don't have that anywhere else in society. You're not respecting society. And most of the time, y'all don't really do anything respectable. But you're like obsessed with that idea of somebody blindly following orders and blindly giving respect. It's so odd and so childish. It's just like, when are y'all gonna wake up? And then the whole like being taken care of thing by a woman, but still saying stupid things and having stupid logic online, like, oh, black women are not feminine enough and this and that, and you need to be more feminine and you need to be submissive and all of these things. How can we do that if we gotta take care of you? Like, femininity is women being taken care of. Y'all want all of the perks of patriarchy and none of the work. Like, white men open doors for their wife and pull out chairs and this and that. Like, those things were rooted in because she's my property. Okay, I gotta look out for my investment. I don't want none of you people in here looking at her a certain way, or her having to touch this dirty ass door handle or whatever. Like, I want everybody to know this is me right here. So I'm taking care of her in a certain way, down to the fact that, oh yeah, my woman doesn't work. I worked for a Jewish man before, and he had the most incredible logic to me. This might not work for y'all, but when I heard this from him, it struck a chord with me, and I've never forgot it. He said, yeah, when my wife and I first got together when we were young, like, we didn't have money. Like, I don't come from money. We didn't have money. I knew I would have to figure something out because I wanted to have a family though. So I was always, like, in my jobs working and stuff, I was always trying to figure out a way to start my own business. Sometimes I would even take a job because I wanted to learn about that business or something, see if it was viable, see if it was something I could do. And during that time, of course, my wife worked as well. But the moment that I was able to figure something out, make something shake, and get my own business, immediately my wife has to work for me. Because there's no way that I, as a man who knows I want to have a family, can sit with the fact that my wife is gone all day, 8 hours a day, sometimes more, taking orders from another man. So this man essentially has more power and control over my family than I do, because he gets to tell my wife when she can go home, when she has to leave home to go to work, what she can and can't do all day, giving her a little order. Oh, do this for me. Oh, can you go pick up lunch? Oh, can you get my dry cleaning? Oh, can you? If we were to have a child already and my wife is working for this other man, he doesn't care if my kid is sick at school, or like, oh, my wife needs to leave, there's a family emergency, she needs to go pick up something, or my kid has homework, like they need help. He doesn't care about that. He's worried about himself and my wife being dedicated to his business and his dream, essentially, his plan, his success. So I can't have that as a man. My wife has to work for me. That way we are in control of our family's destiny and where we're spending our time. You black men talk a lot of shit about how black women act. Oh, we're too masculine. Oh, we're this and that. But none of y'all are coming with that kind of energy. I once had a discussion like this with a black man, and he was getting on my nerve with his lack of logic. So I just had to, as soon as he finished talking and let me get a word in edgewise, I had to say, look, everything you're saying is cool, but the poorest Mexican man wife don't work. Okay? The man selling oranges, the ice cream truck man, whatever, the Mexicans I grew up around, hustling, whatever, Home Depot, their wife doesn't work. So I don't really want to hear, and I have a hard time hearing from y'all about what a woman should and shouldn't be doing, how she should and shouldn't act, the things she should and shouldn't do in the home: cook, clean, slave, rub feet, dress me like I'm a lord. Because y'all are not putting that work in on that level. And I don't want to hear, oh, that you know our economic situation and the average black man don't make this much money, but you act like you do. Y'all all want to be treated like you're LeBron James, and you don't got it like that. I just recently saw some statistics. The average man across colors makes like $115 a day, in some places less, and that's average across America. I'm killing that. I'm stepping on that with 2 feet. So how would you, if you make the same or less than me, feel that you deserve any more deference in the home or any more relaxation time than I do? And as far as the whole woman's working chores and shit, it's not 1950. The stereotype and the caricature that you have of women is based on a time that is far gone. That's when women didn't even have to work, when you could survive off one income. That's why she was cooking and cleaning and cute when you got home, and lining the kids up like the Von Trapps to say hi to you when you got in the house and dinner was already cooked, because she had nothing else going on. If I have to work the same amount of time as you, if I have to contribute the same amount as you, then all of the house things that it takes to run a house, because I'm tired of it being talked about, thought of even, as that's what a woman should do, or that she should take some type of joy in it. Because I promise you, the average woman, even men getting this idea from their mom, go talk to your mom. She probably hated cleaning up after y'all. She probably hated washing your clothes, cooking for you. She did not want to do that fresh off of work. And most black men were raised by a single mom. So I can double down on the fact that she didn't want to do that shit at all. She doing it because she had no other option. All right? Most of y'all, daddy left to go do his own thing because having the kids not that popping. He left her with the burden, because that's exactly what it is. Doesn't matter how you slice it. So house chores, cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, sweeping, mopping, that's human task, adult task. If you live alone and you can't afford a maid, these are the things that you're going to have to do. All right? Stop putting a gender on it. And please stop acting like women should be happy to do these things. And all women are not created equal. I know there are some women out there that were born to be a homemaker. Okay? They take pride in scrubbing that shower, getting all the dust out the corners of the floor when they sweep or vacuum. Want to cook a nice, hearty meal for their man, for their family. Or I know there are ladies out there that love that. Not talking about that. And if you so happen to be with a lady, you should appreciate that, because you don't have to do none of that. And she damn sure don't have to be happy about it. So boom. There's also, just like there are some men who watch sports and some men who don't, just like there are men that prefer football over basketball and vice versa and all those things, there are some women that don't want to be bothered with that house chore shit. No, I don't want to do no type of menial jobs. I'm not an essential worker. I don't want to do it. Me, I love organization. Okay, give me a membership to that box store. I will box everything up in this bitch. Label it. Organize it on the shelves so it's easier to find and access. I put everything back. I believe everything has its place. But I'm that way for me. I don't want to do that for another person. If I come in the house, I put my shoes in a certain spot, I line them up. If you come in the house and you put your shoes on the floor, guess where they're going to stay? On the goddamn floor. I don't care. I don't want to be bothered with that. Because you put them there, you're grown. You can leave your shoes on the floor. You pay half the bills here. You pay all the bills here. Put your shoes where you want to put them. I don't care. I don't want to be bothered with it. You throw your clothes on the floor. I'm leaving them on the floor. That's where you put them. That's where you want them to be. Nothing inside me says that I should want to change that. I should want to order. No, you did that. You put it there. It's your world. I just live here too. All of my stuff will be neatly put away. All of my stuff will be organized, to the best of my ability. You can do what you want to do with your shit. You're grown. Washing the clothes. If I'm going to go wash my clothes, for sure I'll wash your clothes. It's not a big deal to me. Folding the clothes. I don't want to do it. Personally, I hang my clothes up because I don't want to fold nothing. If you want me to fold your clothes, look, I will do you that solid, but no, I'm not happy about it. Do I want to do it? No, absolutely not. I don't even want to fold my clothes. It's not personal. I just don't want to do it. Cooking. I don't like it. I was forced to cook for my younger siblings growing up because my mom had work and other things to do to help us survive as a single mom. As an adult, I could be hungry as hell. I'm probably not going to cook for myself. So do I want to cook for you? No. Under no circumstance. No. On a holiday? Perhaps. Okay? If we're feeling festive? Maybe. But just on the day-to-day, I've never woken up in the morning before I went to sleep at night ooh, you know what I want to cook tomorrow? Never. And it's never going to happen because I don't care. I don't even really care about food. Taking me out to a fancy restaurant is a waste of money and a waste of time, because you could have took me to Chick-fil-A and gave me that $100 whatever you're going to spend on my food so I get some clothes, because that's what I care about. All right? We could go to McDonald's. No, I don't really eat McDonald's. I only eat the fries, the cookies, the ice cream. We could go to Chick-fil-A. We could go to any place that got chicken for real. A nice salad. We could go there. You could spend $20 or less on my meal. We could go to a concert. We could go to Color Me Mine. We could make something. We could go to a pottery class. But at no time do I care about no damn fine dining or any kind of food. I don't care. And I'll acknowledge that the food is good. Where's the last place we went to? Morton's. My husband and I went to Morton's. Great food. I had the lobster. It was amazing. Do I care? No. Would I pay for it? No, never. Because food is literally chewed and exited from your body. I prefer things that I can keep. That's why I don't care about sex for real either. It's cool when it's happening. When it's over, I've got nothing. I understand prostitution. I like things that I can keep. So the whole women like this and they were born to do, no, they're not. And I'm also tired of men thinking that women are bred or socialized to want to take care of other people too. Like, of course, some women are just motherly. I have friends that have been the mama in the group since we were young. And we're out teens in the club, whatever. Oh, do this. Oh, don't do this. Oh, you have a Band-Aid. I've never been that girl. Because why? I don't care. I was the only child for 10 years of my life, essentially. 10 years. And then after that, when I did have siblings, I moved away from them for a little while longer too. I have no desire to take care of another person. And in a relationship, me having to take care of you, or even the suggestion of that, makes you immediately unattractive to me, because I put you in the place of the child. I get flashbacks from having to do stuff for my little brother and sister, and that's the vibe you give me now. Like, I gotta pick your clothes out, like for school. I gotta help you do mundane things that any person, over 10, 12 could do themselves. Unattractive. I'm not a pedophile. I don't like kids. I don't like kids shit. So it's like, stop thinking that women want to do this. I don't care. Be independent. Like, I don't need anybody to do anything regular life. And my friend tagged me in this. Maybe I will crop it in because it was funny. It was a post. I've never asked a man if he ate today because I don't care. And she at me under the post in the comments like, this is you. And it was funny, but also it's because of something I said a while back. Like, I don't even understand the concept of asking somebody if they ate today, because that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't register to me. If you were hungry, hopefully you ate. What is me asking gonna do? If you want me to bring you some food or give you some food, text me that. Ask me that. But it's waiting for me to ask you if you ate today, or if you're hungry, you're gonna die. No, I'm not your mom. And if you put me in the place that I gotta be your mom, my coochie is the Sahara Desert. Okay, I don't want to be touched by you. I don't even want to talk to you for real. Because the kid, you don't gotta talk to. You throw that food on the table, you put them school clothes out, and it's not a lot of back and forth engagement. That's what I want to do to you now, because you're acting like a kid. I don't like that. And seeing this man act like a child, or like that this lady was a service worker, like she was working at the nail shop massaging them feet, really just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, why do you think that this is alpha male? This is low. Like, the standards are really in hell. And it's like, y'all black men expect all of this, and for a woman to still be soft and gentle and deal with you in a way and be sexually attracted to you after you treat her like the help? No. It'll never work for me. And I know that there are pick-me's out there. There are super women, super moms that'll be like, you're wrong and you're lazy or you're a bum. I don't care. Okay? Because I'd rather be a bum than a slave. And that's on Jesus Christ and all his disciples. I don't care. Conversely, I never see these same men going out of their way taking care of no woman. I don't see these same men posting like, oh, alpha male, and their girl is in the bed sick, and they brought her a smorgasbord of sick people food, like a soup buffet or something like that. I don't see it. I never see these men put, oh, alpha male, and they out with all their kids. I don't see it. So the shit that y'all like put with that is all slave shit. It's never no man shit. I'm just saying. If you want me to believe you're alpha male, first of all, you wouldn't be saying it, because it's in the actions. Anybody making pronouncements about things is probably not true. Alpha male is like you building a house. Alpha male is you like, oh, your girl having a bad day at work, so you tell her, oh, quit that job. You don't got to work there. Boo, I got it. Like, you could come work for me, or you could go do this or that, or here's this money to start the business that you want to start, or let me help. Alpha male. Somebody putting your shirt on for you, like you're handicapped, like you have no arms, it's not alpha male. It's you didn't have your mama was a single mom growing up, and you didn't get this love and attention that you feel you deserve. And now you're making grown people play these stupid ass games with you. Like, and then the other thing is, I want you to know that a lot of the stuff that the women are doing, they don't want to do it. Even Finesse 2 Times, she's doing that because you got a little bit of money. She would not be doing that for you in your previous state, in your original state. It wouldn't happen. It would not even be on the cards, on the table. It would not. So even that takes the alpha male shit further down, because now you know somebody's only doing this for their personal benefit, and you're taking it like she's not a service worker. Now she's not there for her hourly wage, for her daily wage. making it seem like you're doing this because you exert some type of authority. No, you don't. Childish. It's so unattractive. And then because you have money, other men take this as some example about how they should act and what they should expect from women. And it is the furthest thing from the truth. It's disgusting. And I'm tired of these, like, pretty much harmful stereotypes being perpetuated in our community about how women should act and what women should do and why we aren't good enough. And y'all, like, using that to justify your relationships outside of your race with other people. Play with your kids. Don't ever try to play with me. I'm not the one. And guys, my whole life, my first boyfriend ever was like, you think you're a man, you want to be a man. But no, I'm a person. I'm an American. I demand a certain level of respect. I'm a pretty chill person to be around. I don't need no this, that. I don't cause no type of scenes, nothing. I'm not even a hard person to date. I told you could take me to Chick-fil-A. But come on now. The servant shit is what we never gonna do. Because why? I don't even see y'all serving your pregnant wives and girlfriends the way you expect it to be served. And the whole, make them feel like a man or something like that. You should feel like a man by your actions and what you do, not other people being subservient to you out of fear or out of economic hardship. Okay? So, I guess this is really for the men. If you ever find yourself in a situation wanting somebody to be your unpaid maid, chef, babysitter, anything, think about if you would do that for them. And if the answer is no, quietly check yourself and just move along. Because I know y'all not going to tell the person, because y'all love to take advantage of the weak, because people are always taking advantage of y'all as black men in this country. Because like I said, you have no power for the most part. That's why as a black woman I can never be a feminist, because there's no reason. It's nothing that I'm doing that you niggas can stop me from doing. You have no power for real. My dad, my husband, could not stop nothing I have going on, because y'all don't have no power. Feminism is for white women. Y'all need to get y'all men in check, because they are in charge. But yeah, as a black man, if you ever find yourself feeling the need, the deep urge, the burn to be served by somebody, take a step back. Maybe think about your enslaved ancestors and how ashamed they would be of you acting like this in whiteface, trying to act like a white man and exert this power over somebody because you feel that you deserve. No. Any relationship should be two wholes coming together. It should not be, I'm coming here to take. Like, you could just get your money up and hire people so you don't have to take advantage of love, because that's not love. It's the grossest example in misuse of somebody's affection for you. And I really hate that. And I recently asked a group of men too, okay, all this stuff is so important to y'all, but I want to know, if you could afford a maid that like also cooked, would you still demand that the woman in your life did it? No, I wouldn't care. Would you still want a wife or a girlfriend? Yeah, of course I would. That's what all of them said. It was like 5 guys across the board. They all say yeah. Then why do you feel so adamantly about pushing this off on another person who works like you, who has a social life, who does things like you? And it was just confused, like, because she's my girl, like she should want to do it. I'm not your mom. Play the J-Lo, I'm not your mama. Like, please, as a community, rise up and release the shackles of that. My God. And stop saying that black women aren't feminine, because y'all don't leave no space for femininity. For real. We got to do everything y'all do. We got to help move the couch and shit. If the car break down, we got to help push. Like, feminine, they're not doing that. All right? Elle Woods, she would never, in her pink heels with her pink nails, help you do no shit like that. But y'all expect that of us. But then in other situations where you want us to be silent and subservient, we're not feminine enough. Get lost, all right? You cannot, like, pick a side and stay there. And that's my sermon for today. Good luck to you all. Have a nice day.